What's up, survivalist? Jason here. Today I'm gonna do a tag because I was tagged by DeeMan Customs. No, DeeMan 1on1. DeeMan Customs probably is one of the first ones that he had. Just shows how long I've been with his channel. I think he changed the name of the channel probably 3 times now. The DeeMan Customs, DeeMan USA, and then DeeMan 1on1. So I'll leave a link description down below to his video and his channel if you want to go check his out. But for this tag, you gotta show your favorite Impractical knife. But unfortunately, I've recently just given away my most favorite Impractical knife, and it was for a raffle that Flint Steel Survival was holding for Josh over at Uncle Cal's. And I was just to raise money to help him out for moving. So here is a picture of that knife. So that is the San Remo 4077, and I gotta say, it's a cool looking knife, but it's pretty impractical. Though each time that I try to open it, it almost feels like I just could kind of almost scratch my hand just by trying to open it with one hand, so I have to use both my hands to open it up. The next thing would be I would have to carry it on a belt loop or probably possibly on the pack because it just has a little carabiner at the tip of the knife, or the tail of the knife actually, to actually attach to something. But there's no pocket clip, so you can either use it that way or just store it right in your pocket. But I'm not really that type of EDCer to store knives inside the pocket. I like it on the side of the pocket. So it was pretty impractical. The most I probably used it for is maybe open a box maybe, but I never really used it. It was cool, but I never really used it. But I just gave it away because it was just sitting there, so the reason why I don't have it. But I would probably buy it again if I wanted to. But since I don't have it on me, I don't think technically I would still own it. But here's an honorable mention of a Impractical knife. It's almost my favorite knife that I have for Impractical. I dropped it. Here we go. It just shows how small it is, like how impractical it is if I just drop it. But here it is. No, it's not a regular shotgun shell. You can see right there. It says 12 gauge on the back right there. But it is just a single blade, short and chubby, almost chubby type of knife right there. It's quite a small blade for the size of the handle, but I guess it's more of a gag type of knife, or a little gift shop knife, which is where I kind of got it. It was like from a mercantile, but I'm not quite sure what else we would use this for besides probably a little shank. You never know. But you can't really do much with this knife other than opening up boxes or something like that. But maybe something to keep on the desk if you're going to open up a bunch of packages or something like that. But other than that, there's not really much you could do with this kind of EDC wise or kind of bushcraft wise. Maybe you just trim up little shavings from a little branch, but that's definitely impractical. Here's another look of that knife. You can see right there, but that's definitely doesn't really have the best ergonomics because there isn't really anything to grab on. It's quite slick, unless you count this little part where the rim would be, and that would kind of stop it for if it's pulled out or pushed in, which would be kind of bad. But it's not really sharp. I mean, it may cut a little bit, but it's not that bad. So I gotta say, I guess this is my most impractical knife that I have right there. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna keep this as an open tag. Anybody could do it if you want. And I want to thank you all for watching. See you in the next one.